Welcome to Coombe and Curry Sports Cards Podcast, where collecting meets a game.
Straight in, no messing, episode 18.
Didn't expect that, did you?
I didn't expect that, no.
No.
I was
I've just hit
blindsided.
just hit MC with an absolute curveball while he's got his head down. I've just hit record. Didn't want to waste any of the good stuff today that we talk about in the green room.
No messing about from Coombe today.
What are we, episode 18, is it?
18. Yes, sir.
That's huge.
Yeah, it's huge. I was speaking to fan of the pod, Simon Back, yesterday at a wedding. And he
Does he ever listen to an episode, is he?
He says he doesn't listen to podcasts at all. So he said he's listened to one, I believe. Yeah. So we'll take it. But he said, how many episodes have you done now? And I told him 17. And him and his wife were dumbfounded that we'd done so many. Absolute scenes. I mean, they were just blown away of the commitment. Yeah?
That's what we do.
That's what we do here. So I said, get on there, get subscribed. Not just to them, that goes to everyone in the church. Everyone get subscribed.
Don't just listen to it. Don't just subscribe to it. Listen to it. Be part of it.
Absolutely. Be part of the community. That's what we want.
Exactly.
And what I was just talking to Simon and Bridget yesterday, and they were saying that their little girl has just got into Match Attax.
Really?
Oh yeah. Well, Indy says she's 6. Has gone into Match Attax. Now, open up a bit of a debate here prior to the proceedings of the wedding.
Yep.
So I kept calling them shinies. And I said, that's a bit old-fashioned in terms of the card. The card community is technically inserts.
Yeah, big time. Yeah.
And he has kicked off. No, they're all shinies to me. So I said, if you want to keep
shinies
up with
are
the
stickers, aren't they? When I think of shinies, I think of stickers. You know, like when you had your normal ones, and then you get your nice little your club logo or your stadium or something shiny.
Yeah, 100%. So that was a whole conversation in itself, having to sort of explain what cards are what these days. But that does lead me. I mean, we might not talk about it right now, but I did buy my first tin of Match Attax of the new collection.
Whoa! You were telling me in the week you've pulled quite the card, haven't you, from this match tag? MC, before we go any further, I think we should formally introduce the show and say podcast vendors are back for episode 18. It's been a great week. Mail day has been good. You've pulled an absolute belter from Match Attax. Match Attax is back for you, isn't it? And you're a big fan of it.
Yeah, I'm sucked back in. I got my first tin. I won't go into too much detail right now, but I've pulled arguably the best card I've pulled, I would say.
It's a belter. It's a belter. And me personally, I've never seen. You know, like with NFL, you see all sorts in the cards now. Bits of ball. Bits of glove. I've even seen, as the Americans will say, cleats, studs, boots in the card. But tell us what you found in your card.
Well, I bought, first and foremost, I bought a tin of Gladiators Centurions. So yeah, this obviously the Match Attax tops. The tin's pretty cool itself, actually, but it covers Champions League, Europa League, and Conference League. I think it was three like retail packs, and then one like tin pack, I think, because it was in a separate, like a tops packet. And I felt it straight away. I saw the back of it, and it was a thick card, and it was
girthy.
A UEFA Champions League medal winner card from Topps Match Attax 25-26 is a replica medal relic contained in this card is not from any specific match, event, or season, and it looks thus. So, for the people that are watching now see this, but for the people that are listening, it is Marquinhos, Paris Saint-Germain, captain, and it's got a small Champions League replica relic in it, and it's really nice. I really like it.
Is that like a full scale medal size, or is it shrunk down? Or
it's shrunk down. Yeah, it's small. It's small, but really good. I really sort of.
I assume it's been made to look like a small version of the actual medal, I guess.
Yeah, 100%, and it's placed as you can see, like where they would probably wear it on his chest.
Yeah. I don't think I've seen. That's up there with, almost. That's almost a feature, isn't it? What have you found in your card this week?
Putting all sorts in.
I think studs or cleats is weird, unusual, and then. But a medal, that's nice. And I tell you what's good about that is it still looks like a card. I think I've got a problem with like the boots and stuff like that when you look at the card and it looks like a block. So it almost looks like a box, I guess. It sort of moves away a little bit, doesn't it, from actually liking trading cards and sports cards, whatnot.
Yeah, true. I mean, I was well happy with it because I didn't expect to pull anything, but I can't remember. I think I was talking to his messaging friend of the pod, Dom Lott. How's your luck? About this.
How's your luck? Dom Lott. Dom's luck.
Still working on that one, aren't we?
Yeah, there's something there in there.
Yeah, and I told him about the card. And it's just a bit of a weird one, isn't it? Because it's like, I like it looks good, but he was like, well, it's not even a real medal. But I get it, like it's all subjective, isn't it, what you like? But I think pulling that card is probably the best card I've pulled. I don't think I've pulled anything from that.
Oh, not good timing.
But basically,
oh no! Shut that dog up.
What you can hear right now is next to this puppy. Sorry.
Incredible scene.
Throw me off track. But what I was saying.
Punch on.
Also, what I was saying to Dom was that the Match Attax tops have actually taken a. How can I put this? Taking a leaf out of the book of the EPL collection, where they are putting in inserts and relics and numbered cards. So I guess it's what we predicted, wasn't it? It's what I said last week. I said if the Match Attax comes out and they mirror what the EPL collection is doing, then it'll go down well. And lo and behold, first tin, it's gone down well with me. And the cards are pretty cool. The cards feel quite thin. I remember them feeling quite thin last year. But they look pretty good. There he is.
Oh, nice!
That's a base card. There's Florian Wirtz.
Do you know what's interesting about that is, I think let's be honest, I've always thought Match Attax is kind of like, even the name, it's quite entry level. It's something that you'd expect probably kids to get into that type of thing and collect Match Attax. And I think even Stu was saying, wasn't he, from Kazi Cards, that he started by getting into Match Attax. It sounds like a car salesman here, but it's like that's your entry level, isn't it? Your entry point, your base model, for want of a better word. But when I look back at, like, you held up that base card there, to me that looks really, really nice. It's a nice design. And then if you look at some of you look at like Dom Russ for NFL, for example, the cards are quite thin. They're just no different, if not thinner than those Match Attax cards. And it's interesting because I was only thinking about this week. That tin you've got there, when you, again, I'll probably say it's quite a lot on the pod, but coming from it from a perspective of, we're probably coming up to a year now of being collectors, or But when someone says, "Oh, I've got a tin or a super tin or a mega tin" and stuff like that, I kind of associate that to that entry level stuff.
Yeah.
But I saw this week, and I don't know if this is something that's gone on for years, but like going back, mentioning Don Russ again, you can get like Don Russ tins now of the NFL football and stuff like that. So it is something that is seemingly common to that as well. So yeah, but like I think Match Attax, the name maybe doesn't do it a lot of favors, but like the base cards and the quality of some of them cards are decent. Quite
Yeah,
good stuff.
yeah, I get it. The Match Attacks. The name is a bit. I feel it's a bit. I don't know of one of the word, but it's a bit tacky, isn't it? And it's not spelled
Yeah.
like attacks. It's with an X. But touching on what we spoke about last week about the subject of rookies, and I sort of touched on it last week by saying that in the Match Attacks collection they actually do. It's called Attax Debut. So if you can see that.
Yeah.
There's an Ajax player and it says Attax Debut on the
Oh,
bottom
nice.
corner. So you get like that in the EPL tops. It's you got an RC, haven't you? Got a rookie card up in the corner.
Yeah.
And on this one they've got Attax Debut, which is obviously their first. I think it's their first. I mean, Mika Gotts is a young lad. Doesn't say how old he is, but I think that's quite good. And Attax Debut rather than stealing the rookie.
It's
word.
probably their first venture into like European football as well, isn't it? Which is
true.
And interestingly, if you think about it, you can have like, I guess because the Match Attax is like the European Cup stuff. You could have someone who's played, who might even be older, who's played for professional football for years, who then gets into like who we got. We got Palace and Forest, haven't we? In there, so you probably wouldn't have a lot of those players that have been in or played in those competitions. So I guess you could get that the what did you say it was called? Attax Debut.
Attax Debut, yeah. So you got
So you could get them at an older age.
True. Yeah, true. And you've got
Mateta, he'll be in there, won't he?
Yeah, I've got your man himself, got Chris Wood in there.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
There he is. The first pack that I opened, I had. I don't know how to put this. It's like a. You get like the trying to think of the name of it. Like a god. Is it a god pack or a hero pack?
Yeah, or hero pack, is it?
When you get like all the.
Yeah, I think it's hero pack, and then Pokemon have like god packs, don't they? I think.
Okay. So I got this pack and it was all of the base cards were amazing in terms of like player. So I had like Esteval's Match Attax Debut. I then got Lamine Yamal. I got Jude Bellingham. I got like all the big hitters like Alvarez. I got Ekatike in his the Frankfurt.
Oh yeah! Wow, yeah.
So Emre Can. Like, I just got some. I just felt like I opened the pack and I just got some like top players. I don't know if that makes sense. I just thought that was pretty good. There's some cool like inserts as well. So you've got like man of the match, sort of.
Yeah, nice.
Shiny. Got these are pretty cool. So these are like one of the legends, the champion.
They almost look like they've stepped up a level, don't they? Like kind of made them a bit classier, I guess.
Yeah, I think they had to. If I don't know, I felt like it needed an injection. And I got this nice card actually, All Action Hero, Maeda from Celtic.
Yeah, that's smart. Yeah,
and it's actually got like it feels nice on it. The card actually feels pretty nice, and then got a nice Gareth Bale Magic Memories card there.
Yeah, nice. I think it's quite a nice looking set. Have you got any number cards out of it yet?
No number cards that I've seen. But obviously they're new, so I haven't really checked them all. But I don't think so. I did get. They got these Stealth Strikes as well. Stealth Strikes, which are pretty cool cards.
Well, that's really nice. Is that glossy or?
Yeah, the players are glossy. Yeah.
That looks really nice. Yeah. Yeah, got a lot of time for that.
They're pretty cool. And then I got. No, I remember these. They did it's called like 100 Club. They did these last year. quite hard to come by. I've got a João Neves one.
Yeah, nice.
Some player actually, and then as you do with most tins, you get the like whatever the tin is, you'll get like 3 cards of the standard. So these are really cool. The gladiator cards. I've got Erling Haaland.
Yep, that was good. Yeah.
Erling Haaland, Rafinha.
Yep.
And fan of the pod, Scott McTominay.
Oh yeah. Spelled correctly.
Yeah, spelled correctly.
Scott Tominay.
If you are listening, Scott, thanks for following.
Nice. I KCC this week and Card Crazy. I think I spoke about it last week. There was the release of Panini Black Football. 5 cards per box. So as you can imagine, a quick break. When Card Crazy put theirs out, there's a chap, I spoke about him before. He snuck in before me on the Seahawks. I was pissed off about that, to be fair.
He's done it again.
Yeah, it's not the first time. But fair play to him. He actually, I watched it. I jumped on Dolphins because there was 2 Origins blasters with it as well. I jumped on Dolphins, not a single card. And again, I know it's 5 cards, so there's a high chance that I feel like there's no middle ground. It's either a poor box, isn't it, 5 cards, or it's an absolute banger. Underwhelming. There was a Seahawks card though. There was a Milrow card. I think it was numbered to, I don't know, 99 or something. Nice looking card. But I got nothing from that. And then I did KCC. I had Seahawks. I had Giants, and I got Browns from the mini. There wasn't a Browns card, there wasn't a Seahawks card, but there was a Malik Neighbours patch card from Black Football, which was quite nice. Box 2's just gone on from KCC, and I've managed to jump in there on Seahawks, so we'll have that coming up, which will be quite good. But be keen to see, usually like when these new products come out, I get a chance to watch some of them on YouTube, but I've not seen a lot from Black Football. So something I might do over the next couple of days, but I'm not sure what to sort of expect really. But I've been having a little look around eBay, and there's some stuff. There is some nice Milrow patch cards and stuff like that. So hopefully that one feels quick, and we can see what we get in that this week.
Yeah, nice. So obviously you told us about the new Black product. Only 5 cards in a box. What sort of price are we talking at? How much is that box valued at? How much would have KCC paid for?
I can tell you now. I was looking at this actually. Funny enough, not just a little bit before the call. I've probably still got the page open. Yeah, let's jump on it here. Right, back a page. So with Card Crazy at the minute, the retail price is $700. So again, we touched on this a while ago, didn't we? When you look at, funnily enough, Immaculate Football's coming out, I think, either next week or the week after. So we're going to see some expensive stuff again. But yeah, like 700. And this is the thing, like looking at these last 2 breaks, there was a case hit on, I think it was on KCC's, and it was CJ Stroud from Texans. And I can't remember for the life of me what the case hit was. But that was quite a nice card. But like even my patch, I mean, look, I'm not a Giants fan. I got Giants because I wanted a Jackson Dart card or a Scatterbow. But yeah, Malik Neighbours, he's rookie last year. It's a little bit underwhelming, I think. And I think if I bought the box for $700, I'd be fuming. And this is what I mean. There's not really, I think at that price, with that amount of cards, surely it's hard to hit a middle ground where you think, Yeah, it's not too bad. I'm pretty happy. I feel like you're either going to be pissed off or you're going to be buzzing. I think you need to hit one of them absolute bangers. A nice RPA or something like that. From a decent player. But yeah, so I think Seahawks were not too bad. I think they were $31. So that's not bad. So I think Giants were like 50, and if I'd actually paid for Browns, it was in the $99 region. Could be wrong. So it's quite a bit of money.
Yeah,
5 cards though.
oh, it's such a risk, isn't it? I see there's a guy on TikTok. He's a massive. And I think you've seen his video. He's the guy where girlfriend comes in and goes, "You spent how much on a box?" And he's like,
Yeah.
$1,000 or whatever.
Luke,
And
is it Luke collects or something? Isn't it?
Yeah, Luke Solve or something. Luke, yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
But obviously his content are really, really engaging. I really like it. But he buys all these sort of high end boxes that are worth a lot, and more often than not, well, from what I see, it's just it can be really underwhelming. Like, he won't get his money back, or he'll get one big hit, but it still won't be enough to, essentially claw what he's paid for it. That's the risk.
It's mad, isn't it? Because I think you see in the industry now, like you listen to other podcasts and stuff like that, that break-ins obviously on the rise. It's huge, especially these repacks now. Obviously that's kind of the up and coming thing, isn't it? But like, I guess breaking. Funny enough, I put a picture on Insta tonight of I had my box out with my slabs in it. Got the other one out more because obviously, generally you get more singles that aren't graded. But I was having a little flick through, and I was looking at my collection. I was looking at some of the cards I've got, and I think, like, if you had to buy a whole box, if there wasn't breaking, and you had to buy a whole box for a chance to get them hits, it cost you a fortune. You'd never be able to do it. So it's a funny one, like it's. I think with these ones with 5 cards in or something like that, I think it's maybe I'm stating the obvious, but it's hit or bust, isn't it? You get something. It's nice to get something, but like, I think in the moment, even if you get a base card, like, it's usually one base card, you're buzzing. But then when you reflect on it, you're like, I've spent all this money and just got a base card, so I feel like it's hit or bust. But as they say, you got to be in it to win it. And when I look back at what I've got, most people get their big cards from a break, don't they? So it makes that, I guess, affordable if you're doing it within your budget and over a period of time.
Yeah, agreed. I mean, the thing that baffles me is, obviously, there are some people out there that buy them or buy the box for themselves. Whereas, I guess if you're doing a break, you're probably making your money back. If you're breaking it live and you've got all these teams on and everyone's bought in,
that's it.
So made that money back, and it's helped out people that wouldn't want to pay that high end money and get into a break. It's more affordable for the customer, if you will. But yeah, like, I can't imagine, buying like a, I don't know, £1,000 box of cards just for myself. Does that make sense? Like, it's quite a lot. It's quite an investment, isn't it? Do you know what I mean?
It's unaffordable, though, isn't it? Like, I think you have to have some serious dough to be able to justify that sort of money. Like, even if you're, even if you are well off or you've got plenty of money, that's still a lot of money to fork out on a box of cards. And I think generally you're not getting. I reckon you open 10, 15 of those boxes, and you might get one that one or two maybe that make that value back. The rest of them are well under. And you look at, I think we spoke about it before, you look at some of these National Treasures boxes and that I've seen. Yeah, like, when you do get the cards, they are absolute bangers. I get that, but some of the boxes just are nowhere near the value that you're paying for them. And I think Origins I like, as I've said 100 times, because even your base cards, they're nice cards, and I don't think I don't think it's too expensive for what it is. Could be wrong, but Black Football so far, I suspect if I had an absolute banger, I'd change my mind. But from what I've seen, I know they're quite popular, but I'm not a massive fan generally. And I think that $700 for 5 cards is, I think it's far too expensive, especially from the 2 boxes that I've seen and what's come out of it. Yes, it's mad. But is that to do with the license? Is because I did hear someone say that it's more expensive than it's ever been, and I don't know if that's because they're just trying to get everything out now before that changes for next season. But I'm not qualified to comment on that at this stage.
That reminds me of the Fanatics store in London, and they had the Liverpool Palacio. Don't know. It was like hundreds of pounds, and I think you got 7 cards and something. I can't imagine spending, of £300 on a box of cards.
Yeah, yeah. I did. When I got the Colour Blast for Roma Dunes, that box was from I think they call it an International Mega Phoenix Football, and that was $200 for the box. I think that's the most I've spent on the box. I think I was lucky enough to get a box of Phoenix H2 for Father's Day. I think that was maybe in the region of 280. So I think that's maybe the most expensive I've personally spent on a box. But most of my, let's say, all my slab stuff I've got from just buying. But it's funny because I've had this conversation. You've probably had it, with a lot of people where you think breaks and boxes and stuff like that. The most effective way to grow your collection, without a shadow of a doubt, is to buy singles.
100%.
But you lose that element of. This is what we've said a million times. It's not just about buying the cards, is it? It's the fun of it. It's the community of it. Like even being on them breaks, you see the little interactions with people and stuff like that. It's kind of part of it. So without turning this into I guess an addicts meeting, it's about how you control it, isn't it? And having your budget, spending it, keeping within your budget each month, and enjoying it, I guess. And that's half the challenge, especially for me. Do you know?
Yeah.
This is an appropriate time, I think, to give a little shout out here. We'll jump onto the social media in a bit, but I had a follower. Someone follow us this morning. See if I can find them quickly. It made me chuckle because it's obviously, as you'd imagine, it's usually card collectors. But this account, so it says the name of their account, and then when you click on the page, it says their name. So there's 2 ladies, Lorraine and Claire. Shout out to Lorraine and Claire. Their account, Gambling Recovery Therapy.
Okay.
Transformative. Yeah, transformative therapy for individuals battling gambling. So, follow back. May need their services at this stage.
Have they reached out and sent a message yet?
No. She's probably looked at my page and gone, "This boy needs help.
This boy needs therapy." I've had some interesting interactions as well this week, actually. As you're well aware, I'll send you a picture of this, but I had a gentleman on TikTok comment on one of our posts, and he asked how much these cards are worth. A couple of numbered EPL Tops cards. As I delve in deeper, I've looked at the name of the gentleman that posted it, Mr. Anal Pounder. Now,
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously not the sort of the crowd that we sort of try to attract. Lo and behold,
Not this type of podcast, is it?
Nah, we're not in the gutter. We don't want to be brought down to that level. So yeah, I didn't respond, obviously. But there's some weird people on the web.
Yeah. Did you answer his question?
Absolutely not.
No, he's not going there, is he? He's not going there.
No, it's some strange people out there. So that's just so strange. Yeah, I mean, why would you put an account out under that name?
Should we? I think if you take segue, let's bring back the word segue. Let's have a segue into social media. What I suggest is I'll give an update on the Instagram while you exit the studio and re-enter. So yeah, segue into Instagram this week, which has been absolutely phenomenal. I have no idea what I'm doing, really. I'm just trying my best. But I feel like I've hit a spot with it where we may have gone over a threshold where we're getting, many more interactions and views and stuff like that. So it must be, I think they say the algorithm. So I feel like I've cracked the algorithm. So this week's absolutely exploded. Like if you listen to last week's, I think we were shy of the 1800, but I think over 2 days, was it Monday, Tuesday, or I don't know, early this week, I had something like 75 new followers over 2 days, and the interactions are through the roof. I sent you a screenshot, Mark, didn't I, of when we hit that, we went over 50k in views. So I think at one point we were nearly at 52,000 views in a rolling 30-day period, according to this professional dashboard. And I can confirm now, we're on 1,921. We were on 22, so we've lost a follower, which I still struggle to deal with.
All the best, Lorraine.
It really rattles me, that. Yeah, like I want to find out who it is. Shocking. But yeah, like we're nearly so close to 2,000. I think by close of play tomorrow we'll be at 2k.
Superb numbers.
Yeah, it's phenomenal, and it's the same with the pod, isn't it, and stuff like that. The numbers are they're pretty stable. You know, like we had a flying start, and interestingly, on the Apple side of it, we high numbers for the first episode, and then it dropped like a little bit for 2 and 3, and then it seems to have gone back up again. So that's quite good on the Apple side. But I think I had a message the other day with, congratulating us on a certain amount of downloads, and I can't remember what the number was. I'd have to have a look, but it was absolutely phenomenal. Considering we, especially the last few weeks, have both been busy, we've not actually had much of a plan. But I think they've been quite good shows, and people seem to be listening to them and giving us feedback and stuff like that. So yeah, pleased.
Yeah, 100%.
Insta, what's up? Sorry, TikTok, what's happening?
TikTok has been going really well, actually. We're on 779 followers, so the road to 800 is upon us. And I've got loads of content in the pipeline, so can't see why we're not hitting 800 this week. Obviously got the Match Attax stuff. Obviously opened that. I've got the Golden Boot Tops card to come. Got a couple memes in the pipeline as well. So yeah, really good. Some good interactions, minus that gentleman commenting on my post.
Angle Pounder,
yeah. He's not a friend of the pod.
No, yeah. He's probably sitting there though, thinking all I asked was how much was a card. He's probably got his accounts mixed up, isn't he? He's probably on his other account.
Personal and business mixed up.
Yeah.
Never mix business with pleasure.
That's it. That's what they say.
So maybe I will reply, and I'll let you know what he says next week. I'll see what he.
Just be careful what you say.
I'll be careful. Don't you worry about that, boy. So yeah, some seriously good interactions and good some good content coming out. And Spotify, yeah, I had one of them the other day or the other week. It said something like 300. You've hit 300 plays or downloads or something like that. If you break it down, it's 17 episodes, about an hour each. That's just it blows my mind a little bit that people have listened to it that amount of times. And then I almost forget that it's happening on Apple Music as well, where the numbers are super strong on there as well. So thanks for listening. And we love talking about it, we love waffling on and having a yarn. I'm glad it's transcended and people are listening and enjoying it. Long may it continue.
But I think in the grand scheme of things in life, it's probably quite a niche thing, isn't it? And you think like, mate, what? I'm always conscious that like we talk about our mail days and stuff like that. That are people interested? There's probably a lot of people that think we're boring, but that's fine. But interestingly, I like to listen to stuff like that, so I listen to quite regularly to some of the American ones, Sports Card Nonsense and Sports Card Live and stuff like that. And some of their shows, like they start waffling on, I get a bit bored and stuff like that. But there's little elements that are quite interesting. But those guys have been, they've obviously been doing it for years. They're much more, and some of the level of stuff they talk about, I can't even comprehend. And I think that's the uniqueness of us. We don't know what we're doing, really, do we? So we're learning as we go. And then we pick little bits up that we find quite interesting, and then have that conversation on the show. But it's been good, having Nick and Stu and that on. We got Seaside Sports Cards coming up. Nick's Stu back on as well at some stage. So that's where we possibly get that greater knowledge on the podcast. But I like listening to people I know, stuff like that, or I've had dealings with, or anything like that. I like to listen to, and I always listen to our podcast, as weird as that may sound. And like when we had Brock on and Nick and that, it's nice to listen to what they're collecting and how they do it and things like that. So, look, if there's only 10 people that listen to us or whatever, that's good enough for me, and that's good enough for us to carry on. So,
absolutely.
Yeah,
I listen back to every episode as well. Put it on in the car, and 9 times out of 10, I find myself giggling away to myself, listening back to what we're chatting about, and the sort of the laughs that we have and stuff. So, yeah, even I listen back to it as well. So, yeah, it's great.
I've just thought about something that's quite amusing. We next, I was going to talk to you about this, but let's have this discussion on air, so to speak. I am this week, probably mentioned it on the pod. I am in the middle of how do I put it? Want of a better word? A training camp for my women's team that I coach. Big national tournament in New Zealand. It's the under 19s in Napier, and any New Zealanders who are around there, come and say hi next week. I'll be in Napier. But yeah, we've been going 6 weeks now, and it's happening next week. So we've got we're travelling up there, got accommodation and stuff like that. Saturday 2 games, Sunday 2 games, and then it will be the knockouts after that. But where I'm going with this is I'm going to be in Napier this time next Sunday.
Oh, right, on the road.
So, I'll still be on the pod, but I'm going to see if I can get some of the players on the pod. See if anyone wants to join us on the podcast.
Oh, nice.
We'll give you a little update of how we'll bring a different angle, keep it sports themed, and see if I can get 1 or 2 of them to join us and chat about the tournament and stuff like that and have a bit of a laugh. That could be interesting. If it's just me on the pod, you'll know that proposition was rejected.
How many players are in the squad?
18.
Surely one of them. Surely.
Yeah, 18. Worst case, I'll bring my mate Tom on, who he's a Pats fan, um,
Oh, yeah.
and I've over the last 6 months I've given him a few cards. I had a nice Stanley Morgan auto card, which the card I think it was from Zenith or something, but the card itself was like sensational. Like looking and the guys. Here's a weird one. I've got into when you get autos. I quite like like the quality of the autograph.
Yeah.
Like some of them are shit, but then some of them you're like, there's oh man, this eludes me now. Pen pals or penmanship or whatever. There's one called that, but I've used that term quite a lot. Like he's got nice penmanship because you appreciate a good auto.
Yeah.
Um, but like I've got a Devon Leary. How you say it, Venetian or something. It's a case hit, but he was a rookie last year, but I don't think he's in the NFL now. He's released, but his autograph is absolutely stunning. And I'll keep that in the PC purely for that. But yeah, like some of the autos, sensational. But this Stanley Morgan card, yeah, like was so nice. But I never heard of the geezer. And I knew that my mate Tom was a Pats fan, so I gave him that. And Tom actually listens to the pod. So if you are listening to this, I will be asking you to come on the pod. See if we can get some of the other players on as well. I'm not sure I'll be able to do it though. I don't think he's the type to come on the pod. I did a video with him for the club, and he wasn't best pleased about it.
Well, it'll be
But we'll
interesting.
see.
See if we can get somebody on, and might be a nice surprise. Could be a player. Player might be really interested in the cards or the pod.
Yeah, it'd be cool.
Speaking of autos, I saw a Jude Bellingham 1/1 auto, and he'd written, so he signed it, and above it he wrote like, "Boy from Brum" or something. The boy from Brum or something.
Oh, yeah.
I thought that's a lovely touch, isn't it? Like a
Yeah,
1/1 with
nice.
like an actual like sort of message from the player as well. And I also saw something I've never seen before. It was a 1/1. I don't know how to put it. So it's like a card template. So like it's really thick.
Oh, the printing plates.
Printing plate. That's it. Yeah. Someone
Yeah.
got one of them. Like it was like a Chelsea player 1/1. So imagine
Yeah.
putting that from a pack.
Mm.
The OG, the template. That's mental. I think.
Yeah. I think I could be wrong here, despite my obsession with Origins. I think Origins you can get a printing plate, or they call it blank slate or something. I don't know if that is a printing plate. Could be making a tit out myself, but I think you can get one in Origins.
Incredible.
But some of the other listeners will know which products you get the printing plates in. I don't know how I feel about that. Someone was trying to sell me or message me about Seahawks. It wasn't a 1/1. It was a. Oh, I know what it was. It was from Impeccable. I don't know if it was Seahawks or it was a Liverpool. Oh, it was a Liverpool player. That's it. Curtis Jones. You might be interested in this actually.
Oh yeah.
It was like I think it was number to 25. It was Curtis Jones. It was Impeccable, but it was metal. It was a metal card, and I looked at it and I was like, when you instantly look at something, I'm like, oh yeah, I need that. But then I thought, I don't know, it's metal, isn't it? It's not really. I don't know.
Yeah, I like it. I like the sound of that. I also am a huge fan of Curtis Jones. So
I'll have a look. I'll have a look back at my messages actually, and I'll have a look.
It's, I just find it really interesting. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's just like something just completely out there. It's quite wild.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a look while you're talking. Yeah, it's I'm sure it took me a while to remember who sent it, but yeah, the guy kind of came out of the blue. What's his name, Ollie? Keep talking, MC.
Yeah, no worries.
Got it. It's impeccable. Stainless Stars, it's called. Curtis Jones. Hold on. The Jones is out of 25, and he wanted $30 for it. So it's 15 English pounds.
Not too bad,
show
is
you.
it? Not too bad.
That comes through. Look at that.
That's nice. I like it.
Yeah.
What is it?
Talk
Top?
after. That's Panini. It's impeccable.
Oh, right. Lovely.
And then there was a Virgil van Dijk Topps Chrome.
Oh, very nice. Very
And
nice.
that was, give you some deets on that, shall I? I think he wanted 10 for the VVD, so we'll talk.
Yeah, we'll discuss afterwards. Speaking of Liverpool, it's a huge game later on today or tomorrow morning for you. Will you be awake watching a Liverpool United match?
I probably, yeah. Although as discussed recently, I've gone right off football. Let's have a look. What time is it on? 4:30 a.m. here. I'll be up.
Good lad.
It's Liverpool, and that's it for me.
If there's one match that might suck you back in, it's a Liverpool United derby, isn't it?
Oh, 100%, yeah. But I was saying earlier when on our group chat, the fantasy Premier League has gone for a Burton for me. I don't even think about it. I'm obsessed with the NFL one. It's so much more involved. The FPL, you just pick your team and that's it. You can literally change your players, pull them out up until the game kicks off.
Oh wow! Okay.
Put someone else in.
Can I join or am I too late?
Not this season, but you can next season. Yeah.
Thank you.
KCC.
I like it.
Yeah, it's divisions as well, so you can get promoted. I'm Division 5, so it's a long way to the top.
It's a long way to the top. Sorry.
I'll give you a little rundown, shall I, of how our thing works. So I am KCC Division 5. In our league, we've got 12 teams. And each week you go head to head with someone else.
Okay.
And basically you need to be in the top half to get into the playoffs. So it follows a very similar structure to the NFL. If you finish in the top 2, you basically get a bye to the final. And then the others play off to get there. I'm currently 5th. Very narrow defeat last week has dropped me. I think I was 2nd. So it's very tight. But when you get your head-to-head, it gives you a percentage based on the projections for each player. So I was like this week. This guy has lost 5 and he's won 1. I've won 4, lost 2, and I was something like 60%, for the win. But he's out of both teams. He had a player that was playing on Thursday Night Football who did pretty well. So he's winning, but I'm still predicted to win. I'm 56%, but he's got a player that's questionable. So until they start, you can keep changing. So got decisions to make, and then each week, because it's a draft, you can look at who's free agents and stuff like that, and then you get waivers. So like you can claim a player, but depending on where you land, if there's 2 claims or 3 claims, it'll go to the waiver order. And then you can do trades with other players. Oh, much better than the Premier League one, boy. But yeah, get in it. I'm sure Nick will have you in, and then you can do the draft and that at the start of the season, and you'll be hooked.
Yeah, sounds decent. Get me involved next year. That just reminded me. I don't know if you saw a clip of Aaron Rodgers. I don't know if you saw this, but he threw a touchdown pass, and one of the other players.
I know what you're going to say.
Did you see it? Yeah. Ran up, took him down. He got the right hand, didn't he? He was
fuming. Yeah. Yeah, he was fuming. He wasn't happy about that, was he?
He wasn't, no. And do you know what I think? I've obviously gotten back into NFL and I've been watching Green Bay, all the highlights. NFL players, I feel like they keep their temperaments really good. Do you know what I mean? They're
They
essentially.
do. They do. Yeah.
There's a lot. There's obviously a massively contact-based sport, but for them to keep going into these things, you don't see them kick off. That's what I found recently watching it again. You never see them, get like some, unless it's like a really unruly challenge or something like that. But I don't know. I just thought, well done for not kicking off. Good stuff.
Do you know what? I think a lot of it is though. Last week we were saying about how I was falling out of love with football, and I kind of bullet pointed why that might have been. Like VAR, for example. And I think a lot of it's to do with the people that talk about it. Like not so much the commentators, but people in the studio and stuff like that. They just don't know what they're talking about. Whereas I feel like in NFL, whether or not it's male, female, whoever's doing it, they're so knowledgeable. Like they know what they're talking about, and even like the officiating. I know like people who've watched NFL for years, they'll complain and stuff like that, like we do in football, but they don't mess about. So like last week, JSN makes a catch, decent catch, and then to celebrate, spins the ball and drops it on the floor, so the ball's spinning in front of the defender, and then they get like I don't know if it was a 5-yard penalty, 10-yard penalty because of basically, I don't know what the word is, like showboating or whatever.
Yeah.
Bang, penalty. So you've basically just lost the yards that you've made. But they don't put up with that generally. I know you still get this. Like I think there was one where this week it was compared to one that Paddy Mahomes did, where he literally spun the ball after a touchdown and then points at the defender. Nothing. Whereas JSN just spins the ball, goes off, and then they get the penalty. So you get that, but generally anything like that is punished. Any sort of showboating towards the opponent or whatever, they don't mess around with it. And I think a lot of that, if you had that in the way that refs over the years, when we watch football in the Premier League get treated, is unbelievable.
Yeah.
So maybe that's an element as well. But yeah, you're spot on, because they get taken out, don't they? And it's hard, isn't it, not to want to lump the fella that's absolutely speared you.
But yeah, really enjoying watching it. I thought saw Parsons sacked his old quarterback teammate, which was quite nice to watch. I'm really enjoying Josh Jacobs, running back for Green Bay. He's phenomenal. Really enjoying watching him actually at the moment. Him and Jordan Love's connection. So very good. Very good.
I noticed something the other day. I was watching the Green Bay game, and loved their uniforms. I don't think I've ever really appreciated the Green Bay uniform, but the other day I was watching it and I was like, nice. Got a lot of time for that. Yeah, I think they're the only ones as well. Actually, you'll see from the one I'm wearing, although this is the cheaper version because it fits better. But they all have this collar that comes down to here, and that's usually a bit lower. But Green Bay, I read something a while ago that they are still made by Nike, but if you look at Green Bay's uniform compared to everyone else's, they don't have the collar thing that comes down here. They've got the same design. I think it's more of a mesh. Don't know the shit story from me because I don't know the history or why that is, but I can't remember what they said. But yeah, different to everyone else's, but lovely uniforms.
Yeah, very nice, unique.
Mail day for you, Mark. What have you had?
Wow, really underwhelming actually. Got nothing. Zilch. Literally nothing. So been super busy. And I just haven't bought anything. The only thing I bought was obviously the Match Attax Gladiators tin. That was my highlight of the week. Sorry I got nothing for you.
Right. So moving on swiftly.
Yeah. And yourself?
It's a good. I've had a few underwhelming weeks, but it's a good job. I've had a few this week. This segment would be shit, wouldn't it? The patches. Patch number 1. Jalen Milroe. Look at that.
Oh, look at that. I like it when they put the
Jumbo patch.
the number in it or the badge. You know, like or the
Yeah.
switch. Oh, that's really good.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah. I've not actually got a night tick one yet, or a badge, which is a shame. But this one's numbered to 199, and then patch number 2. This time in a black one touch. What's your opinion on that? Clear or black?
I've never seen a black one touch. It's quite in this. Oh, I don't know actually. I think
I'm not sure myself, but
maybe
clear.
the clear, just because I don't know. I think it looks a bit more sleeker with the clear, but the black looks good as well. It's very well.
This one. Yeah, interestingly, I'll tell you why this isn't a black one. Sounds like it could be a boring story, but I went to Top Play Sports Cards to get myself 2 100-point one touches. Turns out, this is a little bit of education for me. This one, numbered to 199, the thickness is 100 point, and the thickness of this is actually 130. So I looked in my case, and I had a Virgil van Dijk Immaculate card, which is 130, numbered to 10, and I ditched it, put that in a top loader, and used this, and it happened to be a black one. But I couldn't decide whether I liked the black border or clear, but it's in the black border for now. But yeah, lovely patch.
Yeah, very good patch.
Yeah, so quite chuffed with that. But that was it. I had some cards from KCC, but there were some nice ones in there, to be fair, but more sort of stuff that I'll keep to trade with other people or whatever. But one thing I did want to talk about, I had a message, right? And you'll appreciate this. Sitting there one evening, I'll just tell you his first name, just in case he doesn't want to be mentioned. Let's get the message up, hold on. So, this is like the dream scenario, right? So, obviously, with me being in New Zealand, you're going to buy singles and stuff. You're probably going to be buying from the States.
Right.
So, obviously, we've talked about it before, you got the shipping and stuff like that. So, I'm sitting there and I get a message from a guy called Kenneth. And he says he's got some Seahawks cards. Am I interested? Yeah, send me some pictures. Mate, I must have had about 30, 40 pictures. And I'm going, and as he's sending them through to me, I'm either ticking them or crossing them. As in, yeah, interested. I made a joke and I said to him, I might as well just drive around his house and empty my wallet.
The middleman.
But yeah, so then the next day, so I told him what I wanted, and he sent me the price list, and obviously all the ticks started to turn to crosses. I can't afford all this. But I've spent a bit of money with him, and he's sending them tomorrow. But I've got there was quite a few JSN autos in there, but I have got quite a few autos, so I haven't actually gone for one of them, but I've gone for something called. Yeah, trying to grab a picture of it. I'm not sure if it comes well. You'll be able to see it too well on the camera, but it's from Don Russ Clearly, so it's that acetate card. But he said this is a case hit, and it's I've had a look at it. It's called like a hollow rated rookie card. So whereas the base cards, it's very similar, but the Clearly sign's gold, and then you can see the rated rookies like shine as you turn it. And I was like, yeah, that's a bit of me. That it's looks really nice. I've grabbed that off him, and then a few kind of smaller bits. So hopefully by Tuesday I'll get those. But that was quite nice. Like just out of nowhere, just going through like all these real high end Seahawks cards. So hopefully next week's mail day should be quite good.
Yeah, very nice. Very nice.
And then possibly a couple of other bits from breaks. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I might.
What have you got planned this week for cards?
On the CVG cards that are on my wanted list that I might take the plunge and buy. And I'm going to delve into Match Attax again. I think I'm going to try.
Yeah.
they do like a small tin as well. So I might
Yep.
try these as well. Yeah.
I saw Dom Lot. How's your luck, Dom Lot?
How's your luck?
Got a he got an auto, didn't he? He was chuffed about that.
Yeah, got a West Ham auto and it was a rookie as well.
Yeah. He was
The luck's changing.
Yeah, what was he? He was getting a bit. What's the word? Getting a bit frustrated with it, weren't he? I think he needed that big time.
Yeah, and we'll have to get him back on the pod because he's got a story for us, hasn't he? He's got a story to tell everyone.
Big revelations.
Huge revelation in his household. Won't go any further until we get him on the pod.
Without saying too much, he's found himself in the dream scenario, hasn't
he? Yeah, the dream synopsis.
Yeah, so we'll let him come on the pod and explain that.
Absolutely. Right, is it time for All About the Base?
It is. All about that base.
Right, as previously mentioned, you said you've got an absolute perler for us, haven't you?
Oh, I have. It's shall I start then? Shall I go?
Please, go ahead, sir.
Amongst other products, namely Origins, Obsidian is one of my favourite products.
Oh yeah.
But as you do when you're looking at your PC and stuff, it evolves. But this actually I had in my case for a while because I just love the card. It looks beautiful. It's only a base card, but I've taken it out recently and put it in a different box that I keep for trades and stuff like that. Very reluctantly, I might add. And when I was trying to choose the base card today for All About the Base, I saw it and I thought it's meant to be. It's only an Ernest Biner Browns Obsidian base card.
And what a lovely card it is.
Look at that.
Oh.
Yeah, now, I'm going to be honest, because I like to give a bit of a story. I have no idea who this guy is. But I started a little bit of a Browns PC, mainly around Miles Garrett. And I remember when I got this card, I just looked at it and I thought it's just really nice. Again, it's a base. Obviously, it's a base card, all about the base. And this guy looks retro as anything. But the card's phenomenal. Really, really nice card. It's Obsidian. It's good quality. Look at that.
Yeah, top drawer. That's a great addition.
High end base that is to me.
Yeah, not a clue.
Yeah, Ernest Biner.
What a great card.
Yep. Into the base.
Very nice. I've got a beauty here that I'm holding. Now it's from a box I forgot I got for a little minute. The Match Attax Madness. So I bought this at the flagship store of Fanatics in London. I was looking through the cards and they're pretty wild.
So is this an exclusive?
This is an exclusive base card, yeah, an exclusive. So first off, I'll show you the back. So I don't know if you can see that, but on the bottom of the back of the card, it's got the postcode for the store. You might not be able to see that.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, that's got this.
Slight. I think I can. Yeah.
Yeah, W1B4DY. So that's the postcode for the store in London, the Fanatic store. And this is a base card, but it feels like it. Just doesn't feel like a base card. It looks really nice. It's none other than having a belter of a season, actually. It's a goalkeeper, actually, as well. I don't know if we've had a goalkeeper on yet, have we? Maybe an Allison? Don't know.
GK Union.
We've got Manuel Neuer in the Match Attax Madness base.
Oh, nice.
Got like a little...
That's very nice, yeah.
Gold scratches on it. But yeah, I think it's great. What a card. Now we're going straight into the binder.
That's nice because it's exclusive. It's got that store postcode on it, and he's a top quality keeper. Ticks all the boxes.
It's been a really good segment this week, isn't it? Really good cards going on.
That's high quality. we'll have to gather these cards up soon and start thinking about which. I think we have to do a social media poll to see which one we're going to get graded.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
yeah, it's just starting to become a really, really good collection. This.
Lucky winner. Well, come Super Bowl, someone's going to have that. So yeah, we'll have to start a competition towards, I guess,
definitely.
in the new year,
That's
maybe.
definitely high quality. We're MC. We're going to the. I think we can safely say now we're going to the Guildford Card Show, aren't we? When I come over.
Sorry, here we come. Card show in the sauna.
Oh, we're having some technical difficulties here.
I'm back.
Are you with us?
I'm with you.
Yeah.
I'm back now.
I'm getting yeah. For the second time tonight, he's going out, coming back in. But yeah, as I said there, we're going to the Guildford Card Show. So that'll be my second show. First one together, first one in England. I think that'll be Mark's first card show. So yeah, looking forward to that. I was just saying, Mark, Guildford Card Show.
Yeah, card show in a sauna, is it?
Yeah. What?
Card show in a sauna.
Oh, sauna.
Having a sauna, a little game of clonkers or whatever it's called.
Bit of clunker, yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Let's do it. A little day out.
I'm buzzing for it, actually.
Yeah, I'll have a little look into it because I think there's tickets. Like
yeah,
five
get some
or
tickets.
10 or something like that.
My little revelation on that. My little nephew Ronnie. It's his birthday party on that day. I've told him I won't be there, so.
I already broke his heart. Brilliant.
Oh, I'm going to the card show.
Wow, maybe we'll have to pick up Ronnie a little gift from the card show to apologise.
100%, yeah. But yeah, I made that clear. I will be going to the card show.
Committed, loyal to the cause.
Exactly, yeah. Looking forward to that. I was just saying while you were reconnecting that only my second show, your first show, and our first one together.
Yeah, history. My first ever card show. I mean,
what's your strategy?
We discussed this, didn't we? Do you remember?
We discussed this in relation to the National, didn't we, with your brother?
That's right, Scott Curry, friend of the pod.
Turn up. What'd you do?
I'll do a lap.
Get a couple of lagers.
Oh, yeah. Why not? Loosen the purse strings over a couple of bevies, and
yeah.
I think I'll do a lap, and then make a note of what table to come back to.
There you go. That was what we discussed, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think I'll keep that tactic.
Yeah.
Yeah, really excited actually.
Yeah, non-committal. Have a look at what you like, and yeah, that was a tip that we were talking about, wasn't it? Make a little note so we don't forget where we saw things. And then,
yeah.
Return.
Yeah, it's actually really exciting. I can't wait.
Yeah, we could play a risky game, couldn't we? I just thought of this. We could name a team and a player each, and the first card we come across from that team and that player, we have to buy.
I like it. I also think we could leave it up to maybe the Instagram. Put a poll on there for the fans to pick, or the listeners to pick a team and a player. I'll do like them.
Risky game, though, isn't it? Risky game.
Yeah.
You come across a colour blast, that's it. We're Donald Duck.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
That's the risk.
Yeah. I'm up for it though.
Yeah, me too. Looking forward to it.
Yeah. What happens at the show stays at the show. So
absolutely on that bombshell.
Let's hope Mr. Anal Pounder isn't there.
Yeah, I'll get back to you on that one because We do not want to get him involved in the in our business, we say.
Yeah. Well, it's been a good show.
You know,
From our point of view, anyway.
Yeah, I just think the title of this episode is going to get Mr. Anal Pounder in it. Isn't it? That's going to be. Oh no! Oh, apologies.
It could be our first. What they say? Like a first strike, almost.
Yeah, first censored. Descriptions. Yeah. Sorry about that.
We'll call him Mr. AP. So anyone's listening, I'll get AP in there.
Mr. AP. There we go.
You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, you know what I'm talking about.
You know.
Right. On that bombshell, should we round that up?
Regards to your family.
And in regards to your family.
I'll see you on episode 19.
See you on the next one.